Hi, everyone. So I went to the doctor yesterday and I told her about everything that I was going through. And she basically said that was normal. And, um, and then she had recommend me get fluids because, um, they do give fluids to help with the aches and some of the side effects to help relieve some of the aches and the fatigue and all of that because these fluids do have like electrolytes and things that your body needs. So she had asked me, and then right away, within seconds, they was like, "Go on upstairs and we can get you started." So of course my friend um, Ashley had took me to the doctor that day, and I had to make sure it was okay with her getting the fluid, and it was going to be an hour. Um, and so she said she was cool with it. She was gonna go and do whatever she needed to do, and then come back and get me. And I was like, okay, cool. So I got that taken care of, and it was still a little discomfort. I was like, could you have too much fluid? Like maybe I didn't need as much fluid as I thought I did, or because I don't know, I just felt bloated. That's basically what I'm saying. I felt extra bloated for all the fluid getting put inside of me. But later on, throughout the day, I had got my energy back. I did not feel fatigue. I was happy. I was like, dang, I want to go walk. I want to go walk. Like I walked my trash to the dumpster, and then I came and I said, well, maybe I should wash some clothes, and like I just felt like Superwoman. And then I had talked to one of my sis, and she was like, Keisha, no, you need to sit down. I said, sit down. Like, to me, in my mind, I was just thinking, like, once you get these fluids, they give you more than what we could give ourselves, and like the better stuff, in my mind, like it'll take you back to how you felt before you started your first chemo until it's time for you to take your next chemo. And she was like, no, that's no. Mm-mm. She's like, just look at it like you taking a pill for relief. And here you are. It was her and a few other people. Here you are thinking that you can go and just do whatever now because you back to business. And in my mind, yes, I felt like, hey, I can clean up whatever I need to clean up and do whatever it is that I need to do before my next treatment comes up in June. Like now, I'm gonna get a head start, make sure everything is straight, everything is good in my house, so that when I come back, I ain't got to look at it. Cause with this last chemo, I just was like my house wasn't like junky with full of dishes or anything, but it wasn't straightened up the way I would normally like it to be straightened up. Lord, I just feel like I just be in a fantasy world. I just be in a fantasy land. Cause in my mind everything's good. Everything's good. And it is. Everything is good. Even when you're going through the storm, everything is good. You have to be positive, but be real at the same time, and so but I stayed with my mama for those couple of days, and then I came home Saturday, and I still felt weak, very weak. Um, But I got some rest. I would get some rest, and then my energy will build back up. And then Sunday, I didn't go to church, which I love going to church, but I didn't go to church. I stayed asleep for a while, and then I had went out because I had went and got some tickets for this show in February this month, which was in May that I had went. So I been had got these tickets, and so I was like, shoot, I go to sleep and hopefully my strength. But if I couldn't go, I would have stayed at home. But I rested enough that I was able to go. But then after that, I made a commitment to myself. I said, I'm not making no promises or making no prior plans anymore until this is over. Because I just don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know if I'm gonna be fatigued. I don't know. And so I was like, at this point, I'm just gonna rock with. We just gonna have to take it one day at a time. And if I'm able to go and do things, I will. But if I'm not, then I'm gonna listen to my body because my body it talks to me. And now, like when I eat, um, it's craves more healthy things than anything, which is a good thing. And right now, my taste buds is like I can't really taste anything that I eat. My mouth is dry still. So why would I want to try something new or good when I can't fully taste it anyway? So I will eat healthy. Listen, if that's what my body is saying to be eating healthy, let's rock with it. Let's rock with it. Like I'm just laughing because like you thought you was in control, but you're not, baby. But anyway, I got my fluids and I listened to my good sisters, and uh, I'll do a little and then I'll sit down. But I just want to say, even though you go get your fluids, it does help. But everybody's body is different too. So your chemo, you do have that option to let your doctor know, hey, can you give me some fluids? A couple, or maybe I would say around about the third day or the fifth day, ask for fluids in your body to help relieve some of the pain in your body. So you do have that option. And if they say you don't have that option, they lie. You do have that option. But anyway, that's my update.